Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about an important topic. You lose a pawn or even a piece in your game, and you want to still play for a win. How do you do it? In fact, I've seen people just go through the motions, trade everything, and then give up or get checkmated. So today, we'll talk about how to actually try to play for a win from those positions. Uh, so how do we do it? Well, first, don't trade pieces, because if you're down, the more you trade, the easier it becomes for your opponent. I mean, sometimes you might have to trade, and then you do, or you trade if it helps. So you will trade if it helps to eliminate one of your opponent's defensive pieces. But otherwise, avoid trading. Keep the position complicated. The more complicated the position is, the more likely it is that your opponent will make a mistake, which is also why you should not trade pieces, because if pieces get traded, positions become simple. And lastly, you're down already. Be willing to sacrifice more. If you're already down a piece, losing a second piece will not make that much of a difference. Worst case scenario, you will lose anyway. But you might be able to come back. And now, to demonstrate this in practice, we're going to look at a game by one of my students. Let me find that game. I thought I had it. We're going to find it now. This is a game by my student Mark. He's one of my top students. He reached a rating high of 2000 and, well, on chess.com, rating high significantly over 2000. And in real life, he was rated over 1600 USCF. So let's get to this position. And in this position, Mark is down a pawn. Everything else is even. He's down a pawn. So let's see how Mark handles this. The time control is game 30, which means that you can take your time. You don't need to rush. Black plays knight h5. Why knight h5? Well, he double attacks this pawn, and he also wants to trade. So what do? We avoid trades. Mark drops the bishop down, avoiding a trade and double defending this pawn. Black plays a6, which is not completely stupid, although possibly more active moves could have been played. And Mark plays rook h1. Why? Because we want to cause trouble. In some world, maybe we will use this line to attack. Black brings the knight back to f6, covers this pawn, just in case. And Mark plays queen g2. He has ideas of maybe raising this rook and bringing this rook here, maybe connecting these two guys and trading for the bishop. h5. Black tries to block this, but there are problems with this move. At some point, we might play g4. It's hard to do it now, but at the right moment, we might play g4 and try to reopen this. And Mark plays f3, killing two birds with one stone. He prepares g4 at some point, but also he controls this knight. This knight cannot go here or here. e6 by black, which I don't quite know what it does. It makes black queen worse. Black doesn't really want to do this or this. So it seems that black is not sure how to continue. And Mark continues his attack. Let's improve our attacking possibility. At the right moment, we'll play g4 and try to accomplish something here. e5, which brings up the question why e6, because black could have done that in one move, and Mark closes the position in the middle. he doesn't need counterplay by black while he's trying to attack on the right side of the board. Knight e4. Knight e4 is a very creative move by black, because at first it looks like this is just free. But if takes, let's say, we might walk into some discovery. Let's pretend knight here. And this ends up being annoying. Now, we don't have to take again. We have ideas of maybe moving the knight first, attacking this, so that could be possible. But Mark's ideas were elsewhere. He brings the rook immediately, and black tries to cause trouble. He brings the queen, defends the knight, maybe he'll bring the rook next, and Mark now goes for his break, plays pawn g4. He wants to open up this line. Black takes. He feels fairly confident. And Mark, instead of taking back is not amazing. He plays knight here right away, because he wants to get rid of one of the defending pieces. In this case, trading is okay. He's also attacking this. Black plays knight takes pawn, which is reasonable. Attacking the queen, attacking the rook. Mark first takes. Black has to take back. And now there is an interesting moment. If Mark gets rid of the bishop, he's very close to checkmating. His rook is attacked. So he plays queen f2, which is an interesting move. And here black rushed. Black took the rook, and the reason black took the rook, he fell for a common... he made a common mistake, which is he assumed that white will just take back. This is what I call a revenge chess. Don't think in terms of revenge chess. Just because you take something doesn't mean your opponent has to take back. Black took, and the problem is Mark didn't take back. Mark played a very smart move. Queen takes bishop. The problem for him is this knight cannot move. There is a checkmate. And if black defends, Mark will just take. And there is the same problem. Mark can also play here, which is even faster, threatening this. So queen d3, and Mark takes the knight, and here black resigned. So again, Mark was able to come back very, very nicely here. And again, several key points to remember. Try to complicate the position, which is what Mark did with his attack. Do not trade pieces unless it really, really helps you. Like here, we don't trade, we drop. But later on, we need to get rid of this knight because it's a very strong attacking piece. So we play knight h7 and trade. And lastly, remember, if you're down already, be willing to sacrifice more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, please like. I'll be back soon. Thank you.